Being an officer of the law, why would you not investigate that if you heard that?
I was with my daughter, and I would in no way put her in harm's way.
Oh, Daryl can't relate.
Well, I would think.
Yeah, huh? Look. Is that parenting thing I keep hearing about? Is that what it was? Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve, and Daryl was feeling very lawyery. On this particular day, Daryl was feeling very, very lawyery, you know. And the challenge for today will be to count how many times Daryl says, would it be fair to say? Okay. You ain't got enough hands, okay, to count it on. I promise you that, okay? Let's watch Daryl, you know, really just, you know, try to prove a point, you know, and stuff, okay, about his hoodie and his hair, or, you know, his weave, if you will, okay, you know, and his whereabouts, and something about the difference between the color gray and the color white. With that being said, let's see what's going on. What's popping? What's popping, Daryl? Okay, don't mind us. We just are watching, okay?
And publish.
5 will be shown. Go ahead.
And publish.
Granted. Permission granted to publish. It's been received.
Come on, Daryl. What you got? Save your life. Come on.
Let me know, jurors, when 65 is in the jury box. It's up. Okay.
Okay, right as this pause right now, it's not playing, it's at 0. Would it be fair to say that to the, I guess that would be my right of the screen, you can see a white looking SUV by the walkway where people would be able to cross the street? Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
And would it be fair to say that the side street that you lined as being Prospect, I think you said it was, where the...
Daryl, I'm gonna need for you to back up off the microphone, baby, okay?
The 2 do not enter signs are, that would be the side street you're referring to? Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that from the position that you're in, approximately here?
Yes, right here. Oh my God, you really had to put an X, Daryl?
The
You don't
side
think they can
street
see
being
it?
here.
Yeah, side street
And
over
just
here.
so the record is clear, Mr. Brooks has annotated the touch screen with a line depicting the direction of Prospect.
Daryl being an artist.
Intersecting with...
I like your work, Daryl. You know what you got to do to make it valuable, though, right? You know, an artist's work only becomes its most valuable once a certain thing happens to said artist. I won't say it, but I think you know what I'm talking about, okay?
The street, the perpendicular street, I apologize, I don't remember the name, and then an X where...
Prospect, you said? Prospect
is the street in the direction of the line, but there's a cross street there.
Okay.
But the X is indicating where this witness, his dog, and his daughter are in the video. Go ahead.
So from where you're positioned right here by the X, you can see down this street from the position you're in.
No.
So how were you able to see if a vehicle would be coming from this way from the position you're at?
I didn't see the vehicle driving on Prospect. I saw it driving behind the houses through the yards.
So you were able to see the vehicle behind houses.
Between houses.
You said behind. You said behind.
Oh my God, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. I know you think you nailing it right now. I know I can see it in your eyeballs, okay? But you're not nailing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? To have to be the one to tell you this. Like, I'm kidding. I like to tell you that you're fucking up. It's my favorite thing to do, actually.
Right, through the yards behind the houses.
And you were able to see that from where you were?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we take those marked lines and stuff down? Can you play it a little bit? I'll tell you when to pause.
Oh my God. Daryl, I'm gonna need for you to try harder. Your life is on the line here.
Yeah, I guess that would be regular, whatever is the regular speed.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry about that.
Go ahead.
Would it be fair to say from...
Oh, there
Do
he
you want
is.
to pause?
See him? See him?
no, not yet. Just
see-
you can let it play. I'll
He
say.
drove
I think
in
it's
here.
36 seconds. So
Trying to
would it be
escape.
fair to say from...
Well, hold on. The video's showing, so wait till it's done playing and then ask a question. Or have us pause where you want it paused.
Pause. So it's paused at 18 seconds for the record. Would it be fair to say that in the 18 seconds shown to this point, you're pretty much just walking the dog, moving around, just walking normal? You don't make any sudden moves to the left to look, or you don't stop in your tracks or anything?
I'm sorry, but on this screen, you can't see if this man is looking right or left. I know you like to think you're doing something, Daryl, but like I said, you're just not. And it's okay. It's okay. You know? I mean, it's not okay, but whatever. Whatever. Just get up underneath of the prison. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh my gosh. He gonna come creeping out. He gonna come creeping out here. No, it's like right here. He gonna come creeping out here in a little bit. Oh, so gross.
And you're just walking along. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Yeah, just walking along, you know, singing a song.
And you also made reference to hearing a crash. What point did you hear the crash?
Sometime while the vehicle was driving behind the houses.
Why didn't you immediately stop in your tracks and say you just heard something? Why did you just keep moving as if you heard anything? Nothing.
I just turned my head to see if I could see anything, and I didn't see anything.
And so you just kept moving.
Correct.
Yes, which is
So
what
basically it
people
was just
do.
like, oh, do, walking the dog.
You know what? No, Daryl. It was you that said do as you drove through the parade over the children. This was you. You're the do. Okay. Oh, so you heard noise and you didn't try to do anything? Like what exactly is it that you would like for him to do? Like what if he didn't see it, he just heard it. Didn't know where he heard it. What exactly is it that you would like for him to do? Okay, come and tackle you because you wouldn't like that. Okay. You little liar, little lying self. Talking about, hey, when they had tackled me, you know what I'm saying? I got slammed down, you know. It's like Hulk Hogan had me, you know.
Yes.
Can you play?
Do. Yep. Daryl's like, shit, I should have kept going down that street. This nosy ass man.
Pause it.
is on
Would it be
there.
fair to say that another roughly 8 seconds to play, from 18 seconds to 26 seconds, still you didn't stop in your tracks, still you didn't turn
Oh my God.
to
Daryl.
look at the other side of the street in any manner? You're continuing doing what you're doing. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Why so nonchalant?
Daryl's like, look, I was out here causing chaos. Why when everybody else was paying attention to me? What was so, were you special or something? I need everybody's attention while I'm fucking out. This is what's supposed to be the case. Okay? And what you ain't gonna do is act like you don't see me causing chaos and turmoil. Oh my God, Daryl. This is a terrible way to save your own life. Look, okay, so you giving this man the business for not catching you sooner. This is basically what you're saying here. I mean, well, sir, so clearly there's something going on. You heard this noise and you didn't investigate? I was back there doing all types of shit and you did nothing. This is what you're saying, Daryl. This is what you're saying. You confusing me, boo. Like, I don't know if you are trying to get you up underneath this prison faster than I am. This is ridiculous. It's like you want to see you there more than I do. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, if you are, kudos.
When the vehicle emerged from the back of the house, I saw that it was damaged, and in my mind, I knew what I had heard.
With all respect, that wasn't the question. Why so nonchalant at that point?
I didn't think it was anything of great emergency at that point. I just figured that an intoxicated driver may have just struck another vehicle in the back of that alley, and now he was going to take off and run.
And being in law enforcement, why would you not investigate that if you heard something crash? Why, being an officer of the law, why would you not investigate that if you heard that?
I was with my daughter, and I would in no way put her in harm's way.
Oh, Daryl can't relate.
Well, I would think.
Yeah, huh? Look. Is that parenting thing I keep hearing about? Is that what it was? I mean, I can't. I'm sorry, sir. I know you would think I know what you're talking about because I in fact have children, but I just don't. Okay, I'm not that kind of dad. You know, like the actual kind. I'm not that kind. Okay.
It would be fair to say that you can handle yourself. You're obviously a officer of the law. You're trained to be able to handle yourself. Would it be fair to say that you could have at least investigated the sound that you heard, that sound like a crash?
Daryl, are you really just feeling sad because not everybody was paying attention to you this day? Like, I mean, I just feel like, I was back there, doing some shit I had no business doing, and like you just ignored me, and I don't know how to feel about that. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. I don't know what it is that you're trying to do, okay? But your eyes are giving this thing like you're trying to give him the business, but you're actually giving yourself the business. This is what you're doing. So keep it up. Keep it up. Keep up the terrible work, okay?
At least.
Objection.
Oh my God.
Grounds.
Sustained. It's also a compound question. Please rephrase.
So
he should have came back with, you know what I mean? I should have went over there and tackled the shit out of you. I should have. If I had went over there, I could have just, wouldn't nobody have witnessed it or nothing because it was back behind his house. So, I mean, surely, yes, in retrospect, I do wish that I had went back there. That what you're asking? Oh, no? Okay. I thought that's what you wanted to know. Okay. I mean, we could correct it right now. If you like, I could come over there and do what I would have done if I went back there.
So all these thoughts, maybe it was just a drunk driver and they're gonna run anyway.
Oh my God, what difference does it make?
All these thoughts. And that never piqued your interest to investigate?
Sometimes being a good witness is the best thing to do.
Yeah, there
That's
you
why
go.
I called 911 to report it immediately.
Now that's fair, but being an officer of the law, you're right there.
Oh my God. You were right there. I mean, look at me. I'm a little guy. You could take me. What were you scared of me? Look at me. This would have been an easy tackle. I mean, stiff wind would blow me over. I'm that light, okay?
Again,
Objection.
What is your
Not a
point?
question. Also asked and answered. Also argument.
Somebody please tell me what his point
the form
is.
of the question. You don't need to answer, sir. Next question, please.
What if someone may have been hurt at that point?
Oh my
You don't
God.
think you would have an obligation to investigate if
And he says, what if? Look at his hand. What if I had ran over the children or something? You ain't gonna come and check it out? There were still children left. I could have hit some more behind this house. You don't know. You should have been back there, sir. Okay? This is your fault.
someone may have been injured at that point?
Yeah, they were injured,
that's why I
Daryl.
called 911.
Lots. Oh my God.
Can you play the rest of the video?
Oh my God. This is
We
like
sure
an
can.
evaluation
Go
of
ahead.
his job. At least he got a job. Come on, come running
It
out.
did a weird little motion thing. That was probably from the camera. I would guess. But in that entire video, is it fair to say that you did not reach for a phone and take out a phone from your pockets or anything in any way? That be fair to say?
I can't tell if I did from the video itself. I know.
So
that
when
I
did you make the call?
At some point after you started running,
As soon as I
Who's
seen
you?
your little legs,
the defendant.
I called and I was like, hey, I need somebody to come and catch this guy. They'd be like, are you chasing him? I'd be like, nah, his legs are pretty little. He ain't gonna get far. He get here in about 15 minutes. He'll be a block away. He got time. Take your time. Finish your lunch. He's holding his man bun on top of his head. So, I mean, I think that's even slowing him down some more. He seems pretty stupid. It should be an easy one for you.
The driver of the vehicle.
So how how long
Oh my
after
God.
you saw the driver of the vehicle did you make the 911 call?
Within seconds, I believe.
Is it fair to say that we don't see that on the video?
The video is very small at that point. It's hard to
Is it
see.
fair to say we don't see you do that on the video?
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's also fair to see that, so say that we can't see that Big Bird is at the end of the block either. We can't see shit at the end of the block, Daryl. I mean, he's way over there. Very tiny. There's a whole fence thing in between us and them, in between the camera and him. How would we see that? It's like, is it fair to say I can't see? I mean, how do I know you blinked your right eye? We can't see it on the camera. It didn't happen.
Can we pull the video back up?
Daryl was desperate for some evidence. He's like,
Can
something,
you take
anything.
it to 27 seconds and pause at
I'll
27?
take anything, please. Go ahead and laugh, Opper. This is time to laugh.
Can you, maybe 28? I may be mistaken. Maybe just go one more second.
Oh my
maybe
God,
to
Daryl,
28.
anybody got time for you to figure out how to lower?
Or you know what? No, keep your pause right there.
Don't quit yelling at me too, Daryl.
Would it be fair to say that
Nah.
you noticed the vehicle in this area right there?
Stop trying to exit out
Yes.
so we can't see. Move that X out of the way.
Can you remove the X?
He can't say please to
And
save his life. Rude
what do
little
you
fuck
see
shit.
right there?
That's Daryl. Look, y'all, it's
I don't
Daryl.
understand.
It's
Do you
tiny
see
Daryl.
anything right there?
Life size.
An individual? Anything? Do you see
This is a life size photo of Daryl. This is the size that he actually is. He's like this big.
anything right there?
It's
Inside
hard to
the
tell
circle?
from that picture what I can see.
Can you move it? Can we blow it up a little bit or move it closer?
Nah, this ain't CSI,
Just a
bro.
little bit.
I don't know that.
This
can be
ain't
zoomed
Special
in.
Victims
Does that
Unit,
state
all
have
right?
that capability?
So we can zoom in, as long as the defense okay with dispensing with any technological foundation issues there. But we can zoom in. We have the ability to do that.
Would you like it zoomed in?
What do you mean by no? Say that again. I'm sorry.
Oh my
We
God.
can zoom in.
Daryl, you asked for it to be zoomed in. This nice, handsome gentleman just said he would zoom in for you. And you like, what, huh? So what? Never mind. I was kidding. I didn't think you could do that.
If you want to.
Can you zoom in just a little bit? Just a smidgen.
A smidget. That's you, Daryl. A smidget. That's a smidge. Just a smidget. Just a smidget. Because that's a real word.
That's the extent of our zooming capabilities with this
No,
software.
that's fine. That's fine. Can you see anything there?
It looks like something white. I don't know if that's the driver.
Looks like something white.
Yes.
It's light colored.
White color what?
It's light colored.
Light colored, but you did say white. Is that fair to say that you
Oh
just
my
said
God.
white?
I just
Daryl,
did say white.
I'm sorry, honey. You ain't getting off on no technicality, okay? You can just let that thought go. Just let it go. Okay? Okay. Just let it go. Oh my God. You said white. Too late. No takebacks. Get these things up off my ankles. They're too tight upon my ankles. You got to free me, okay? I'm gonna need my freedom sandwich stat, okay?
Can you raise
Y'all
the
owe me a
circle?
freedom
Zoom back
sandwich.
out. Take the. It's like a box there in the corner that's kind of throwing the whole
Oh my God.
exhibit off.
The zibbit. It's
Take it
the
back to
zibbit
the
for me.
regular.
It's the zibbit. Don't worry, sir. It'll be over soon. We won't have to listen to this
Testified earlier
shit
that
anymore.
you saw the driver with gray hoodie, as you referred to it. Do you recall saying that?
Yes.
Yo,
What
great.
I just circled right there? Would you, from your recollection,
Yeah, not to mention that Erica called it a white hoodie too. And she was standing right in front of you while you was trying to attack her. So it do look white, stupid. Okay? It even look white to her. And she definitely can identify you crazy behind.
say that that was the driver you saw?
I don't know what that is at this point.
You don't-
It's
you
just
don't
a
know?
paused video. It
Yeah,
could
no,
be a
I said I
driver,
don't know.
could be a person.
What
I
you
don't
gonna do
know.
about it?
If you could play it again.
Well, let's play it again.
Yeah, play it again, stupid.
Stop right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
no.
from the 27
Why is
mark.
you yelling?
I think it just played maybe what, a second, half a second.
It's like they just push and stop when you say stop. If you say stop, they stop. Like, why are you yelling? Like, what? What is this?
Something like that. Did you see
Oh, there
that
you
whatever
are.
you said you didn't know what it was? Could have been a person, could have been something else. Did you see it move from the position that it was before?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you also identified that was white, right? That's what you said, correct?
I did say that.
Yeah.
And would it be fair to say that you saw the driver in gray? Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Take the circle off.
That thing is white and it's gray.
You also
Now get under the
stated that
prison
you were about 50 feet from
with your NASA sweatshirt on.
well, you added the vehicle in too. You said maybe 50 feet, and then depending on the length of the vehicle. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
And from where you are here to here, because it would be fair to say we can't see a vehicle in the picture at that point. Would that be fair to say we can't see a vehicle that would be facing you, because you said it was facing you? We can't see a vehicle. Would that be fair to say?
From this angle of vehicles obstructed, yes.
So that would be 50 feet from, approximately 50 feet from X to X.
Approximately.
And you were able to see the driver and a description from where you're standing now.
Yes. Daryl, do you think that when you are across the street from somebody and you look across the street at the somebody that you can't see the somebody? Is that what you think? Like, have you never seen somebody across the street? Like, you ain't never seen that? Like, hey, look, there's a guy across the street. Look, he's got on white pants. Look, he's got a hat on. You ain't never seen that? You can't see people across the street? Oh, that must be why you're wearing them Dahmer glasses now.
To where the other X is.
Yes.
And you were able to make out the race of the driver.
Yes.
From where you were at.
You can tell. I can tell by the way you walk. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You can tell. There's a stride, okay? It sounds like a stereotype. Not all stereotypes are bad, and not all stereotypes are wrong, okay? You definitely would have a walk, okay? It's just certain people have a walk. You can tell by the stride. The only time you can't tell is when people deliberately change theirs to disguise it. That's it.
I guessed.
You guessed. So you're not for certain.
Yeah, I could tell by your
For
stride.
certain, for certain at that time.
You was giving it away, yes. Yeah, you were. It's okay. You can say it. You can say it, sir. Oh my God. Oh. Ooh.
So what
Me,
conclusion
sir.
were you coming to at that point? Just an educated guess, or
Can you explain further?
Yeah, explain
how-
further.
would it be fair to say that
Was it prejudice, Daryl?
your guess could have been inaccurate?
No. And you winking your eye like that ain't gonna change my answer, okay? Could it be fair to say that you might have been inaccurate? Like, no. And can you stop looking at me like that? Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
And you also stated that
I wonder what
you
these
saw
people are
news
thinking,
reports
sitting here being questioned
and a
by this
description
man.
of the driver on the news. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
And you made reference to the driver's hair. Would that be fair to say?
In my testimony, yes.
You brought up the hair is what I'm saying. You said long hair. That'd be fair to say?
Yes.
And you will be able to see.
Daryl, I don't know if you know this, but you clearly were a dude. And check it out. I don't care how much you tuck away that back hair. That one little piece of turd dread that used to sit out in the front and just never would go back, just always was sitting like right here. Just like, okay, that's long hair.
Here, if you describe the driver wearing a hoodie,
I
Yes.
can see your long
you'll be
doodle
able to
dread.
see here and tell the length of the hair.
If it's
Yes.
hanging out of the hoodie, yes.
The
But
part
you
out.
Didn't, you didn't say all fairness.
I
you didn't
don't
say
give
it
a
was
fuck
hanging
what
out
I
of the hoodie.
said.
You
I'm
just
saying it
referred to
now.
the hair.
Yes.
Objection, that's not a question, and it's argumentative.
Is it?
Hold on, there's been an
No,
objection.
Daryl, shut up.
The witness understood the question, so I'll overrule the
Look how I keep looking back at him like the dude ain't gonna run away, Daryl. Calm the fuck down. Like, Daryl ain't like the dude's gonna leave. What, huh?
objection. His
He's like, I got him right where I want him, Judge. Stop trying to stop me.
Sir, may stand. Next question.
I'm about to get my
Is
freedom
there any
sandwich.
possible way you could have gotten a description from the news reports instead of what you actually recall?
Nope.
No.
Now
And how
what?
did you determine that?
Because I seen you
In the report I gave
with my eyeballs.
in my statement, I described what I saw that day.
Thank
not
you.
what I saw in the news.
Appreciate it, sir.
And you also described
Uh-huh.
2 different colors of dress. One
Oh
you
my
said
God.
gray and one you said white. Would that be fair to say?
You know what? There's a shade of gray that's like a white gray, and then there's a dark gray, and then there's an ash gray. Okay? There's all types of grays. The white gray is just white with like little dashes of ash gray in it. Okay? It's still white, stupid. Is what I'm saying.
I said that the item in the video appeared to be white.
Yes, and it is
Did
in
you
the evidence
not say
bag
that
too.
the item moved? As you say item, did you not say the item moved from where it was at?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that there can be no movement to an item if it wasn't a person?
No, the wind can move items too, stupid.
A person that you described wearing white?
On the video screen, it
You
appeared
see a white bag blowing in the wind?
It appeared light colored or white.
Would it be fair to say that you said white? That was your first?
Okay, yeah, moving on. I already said that, stupid. Oh my God. Somebody object, please. Object.
At any time
Stop.
in that video, could you see hair
Oh
In
my
the
God.
video,
in the video?
you can't see.
Daryl, do you not remember where they put your dreads when they just pulled them out? Like they didn't have to cut it because it wasn't real, you know? Oh, they didn't have to cut it off as it was this being that it wasn't real and everything. So, you know, when they ever so gently, you know, untwisted it to get those extensions out that you had in, because they damn sure was extensions, okay? Now he's wondering, where do my extensions at? Did you see my hair? Where'd you see that?
Very much in the video.
Don't worry, Opera. It don't make no difference. He's
After
just killing
making the
time right
911
now.
call, did you return back to the scene
He's
where
here a
you
million years.
noticed the vehicle?
Yes.
Get this eternity.
And did you investigate at that point?
Yes.
So what changed from the point that you heard a crash, as you say,
Uh-huh.
and then returning back to where you saw the vehicle? What changed between those times?
As I was talking to the 911 dispatcher, I wanted to give them better details about the vehicle, so I walked back over to give
So at
them
the
that.
time that you initially made the 911 call, there were still details about what you saw that you were unsure of. Would that be fair to say?
I believe they asked me what the license plate was, and I couldn't see it from where I was at, so I walked back over to give that to them.
So you couldn't see the license plates of the vehicle from where you were at.
There was no license plate on the front of the vehicle, so I could not see it.
So you came back to investigate if there was a license plates that you can identify.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And he's seen
Did you
your TV.
investigate?
He's seen your TV, Daryl. Is that what you're worried about? Yeah, because he saw it. He saw it and the extension cord. Okay. And all the other many weird things that you had in there. Oh, I know that car stank. I know it did. He never changed his clothes. He damn sure wasn't taking no fucking shower, because I don't know how he gonna get a shower inside his house / his mother's vehicle. Okay. Oh my God. Walking around in his slides. Going to attack people in his slides for money while with her stolen EBT card. Oh, Daryl, there ain't a hole deep enough, baby. There ain't a hole deep enough. I'm gonna have to cut it out there. That's going on too long. Y'all know what to do. Okay, don't be a Daryl, please. Behave. You got to behave, because I'm not gonna do it, and somebody gotta. And it ain't gonna be me, like I said. So it is what it is. Mama love you. Yes, you do. Peace.